Well, good morning and a happy new year. Welcome to Teignmouth on the first day of 2023 just before 10 a.m, which is actually quite early for me, to be fair. I don't normally get out till about 10:30, but I made a special effort today just to get down there, see what Teignmouth looks like, and hopefully get this uploaded around the same time as normal, so you'll be seeing this afternoon. Now, as such, I won't be doing like a full walk, going off for ages, but just a quick one today, just down onto the seafront, because I've heard on the grapevine that around 10:30 there's supposed to be people swimming by the pier, which should be interesting if it happens. So I say I'll get some shots of them before scurrying back up home, editing this up and get it up online. I believe that the observation deck is actually open today. Yes, you see the gates there at the top. So let's go up there. And the Team Bean is doing a roaring trade again. And there's the good old seawall. Kind of hard to believe that it's an entire year gone by since I last came out on the 1st of January 2022, and that was actually the first time that I started speaking on camera, and I remember feeling extremely nervous about it and worried to death, and then I listened to it back. I thought, that's not my voice, I don't sound like that, but of course, you know, all nonsense. Anyway, at least I'm more comfortable now with chatting away. So that's good, makes things a bit more interesting, makes me a bit more relaxed, and makes the whole thing, or my experience of filming, a bit more enjoyable too. Now, the main reason I started speaking last year was to give a shout out to all my subscribers, and I think I had about 23 a year ago, and I called most of them out by name, but I'm not going to be able to do that this year. I mean, I've met some lovely people through YouTube, people I talk to on a daily basis, people that I feel I know because I watch their channels even though I've never met them, and other people I talk to that I have met in real life. So it's been a great experience with YouTube. But unfortunately, I'm not going to try and do a shout out, because I could list off 20 people now, 20 names, and every one of them worthy, but I guarantee I've missed 5 or 6 more, and someone would think, oh, you know, he didn't mention me. So I'm just going to say thank you very much to everyone that subscribes to my channel, and I will give one shout out name, and that's Mr. Britain. Thank you for your support. The reason I give him the shout out is because he's been here since the very start. I think he's watched every single one of my videos ever, and well, just appreciate it. Cheers, mate. Now, there's a saying that you should do what you love, and I do genuinely love Teignmouth, and I really enjoy making these little films. So I'm going to carry on for the foreseeable future, for as long as I possibly can. Every day is an interesting day to get out, even if it's just for a quick record of what I've been doing, where I've been, which is the point of the channel anyway, really. But I mean, what's not to love about Teignmouth? You've got Mules Park, you've got all this seafront, both sides of the pier, you've got the point, you've got the back beach with its vibrant community, you've got the fish quay with all the working fish boats, you've got poly steps with that nice little bit of road I can walk up and down and get my steps in on. But my favourite walk of all is, of course, the seawall. I'll never tire of walking along Brunel's seawall, watching the trains go past, filming the nature. It's wonderful. And I've got a bit of good news about Brunel's seawall, which I'll put in the link. We've basically had a confirmation that they won't be totally destroying the wall as we were all concerned about, and they will be doing a new scheme now which is much more sympathetic to the natural area. Anyway, there'll be a link down in the comments. Well, you really couldn't make this up. Sure, you know, regular viewers know the saga of the wall that I've been watching being knocked down and being fixed, and they just put it together. Been knocked down again. Unbelievable. Well, no one's swimming down here like they planned, but never mind, it's not quite 10:30 yet. So what are my plans going forward into 2023 for the channel? Well, more of the same really. I enjoy what I'm doing, I'm able to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it. Mostly my same walks around Teignmouth, etc. But I will try and add a little bit more variety in this year, with a few more trips to Shoulden as well. Now, the question has come up before in the comments from people who know I've got a car and that, and they say, why don't I go a bit further afield? Why don't I go to Exeter? Why don't I go to so-and-so, etc, etc? And it's a valid question, but the truth behind it, which I've not really talked about in the videos or anything, but I will share with you now, is I'm actually in real life responsible for a very elderly person. I'm the sole person responsible for her. And as such, I don't like to be more than half an hour away on foot from where she is. So if I'm needed, I can get there within a minimum of half an hour. And that's why I don't tend to go very far, and I just go out for a couple of hours in the morning, which is my little respite, and make these videos. And just like that, we've actually got the rain starting. So I'm probably a bit echoey because I'm in one of the little shelters on the seafront now. Put my hat on. That'll keep me glasses dry. Well, it's 10:30 now, and no one appears to have come this side of the pier to go swimming. Not that I blame them, but that's not something I'm going to be able to film. It doesn't appear to be happening. I just checked the other side of the pier. Doesn't appear to be anyone there either. No one this side either. Quick pan around for the den before I head up home via the triangles. Quiet triangle. I hope all that talking came out okay, and as far as it made sense and you could hear me properly over the wind. Yeah, I was heavy on the talking today. I just wanted a quick chat as it was New Year, tell you what I was thinking. It wasn't exactly planned, I didn't have a script or anything. These videos aren't produced, it's just off the top of my head, so if I've stumbled over any words or anything, well, that's just how it is. More of a stream of consciousness really. Just my thoughts on things that I'm sharing. One last glance around the triangle before I head up home and get this uploaded. Some bells somewhere. Probably St James's. Probably can't hear them actually.